Hello and welcome to the Church Doctor Show. I am Pastor Yolanda Walker, and this our co-host is Pastor Cornelius Hill. And we want to say welcome to the new year. Yes. How you doing today, sir?
Wonderful. Good day to you. Happy New Year. Of course, in the great state of Tennessee, Middle Tennessee area, Southern Kentucky, we are in stormy weather right now. So our new year is stormy. I wish it
Yeah.
was shining and sunny like other places, but we are really experiencing stormy weather and we're praying for safety across the land because we've been hit with some devastating tornadoes the last 30 days. And to just say, be honest, it's like 71 degrees right now on the first day of the year.
Right.
So that's not a good thing as it relates to weather patterns. But
Yes.
anyway, this is the Church Doctor Show, and I'm grateful to be here with you, lovely co host. Happy New Year to you and to our listening audience and to the Kingdom Purpose TV listening audience.
Yes, and we just want to thank the Kingdom Purpose TV as well again for allowing us to be a part of this wonderful family. And so, real quick, I know you had your associate ministers to preach this year for New Year's. I know you did it again last year. So tell us what was the messages about and what made you to decide to use them? Because oftentimes pastors they're coming together with their new message that they want their congregants to hear or to end well, going into the new year. So what made you decide to use your associates this year?
But I'm moving forward, I'm going to be using them a lot more on those particular days. Excuse me. We did the 7 I am sayings of Jesus this year. I am the door. I am the bread. I am the light. I am the good shepherd. I am the resurrection. I am the way. I am the truth and the light. I'm the true vine. All from the Gospel of John. I think an associate or minister, he or she needs to be learning in early in their preaching ministry to preach a lot about Jesus and
Amen.
find those scriptures that are easy to deal with. Let me just say that. So we had a marvelous time on last night, and we'll be playing snippets of those sermons here through our daily
Yeah.
devotionals.
Yes. Yes. So tell them in case somebody wants to go on to see or hear. I think you have that. Is that on Facebook?
Yes, ma'am. It's on our Facebook Live. Well, I mean, we went live on Facebook. It is on Facebook, the Ephesian Primitive Baptist Church. Go to Ephesian Primitive Baptist Church, and you will find it on Facebook. So we're grateful for our Facebook uh, audience. And now, like I said, once you and I figure out how to do some things, we can upload some of those sermonic expressions here on the Kingdom Purpose TV
Yes.
devotional setting.
Yes. And so we also want to say we want you to follow this is the Church Doctor Show, but the Church Doctor Show is under the Yolanda and Cornelia Show, which is under Trifold Outreach Ministries. And so follow the Yolanda and Cornelia Show on Facebook,
Mhm,
YouTube, and
mhm,
share with them our other platforms, sir.
mhm. Oh wow! Apple, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeart, Google Podcasts, Podcast Addict, uh, Pandora app. Uh, I think we on Amazon Audible. It's so many, and you threw me that bone really fast. It used to be vocal memory, but I'm still learning. Your Way Saving, the one that's in India. So we're grateful for the opportunities that we have to podcast, and we have over 300, 400 podcasts from the daily prayer podcast to our weekly podcast to our daily podcast. And now we have a conglomeration of podcasts, and we're grateful for those podcasts.
Amen. And you can always follow us on YouTube as well. And the podcasts
Right.
are on there as well.
Hmm.
And so again, we're happy. With the Kingdom Purpose TV, we are on Thursdays at 2:40 p.m. But in case you don't see us when you just go up under the 10-minute view, you will see my face in the church doctor. You can click on that and go back and look at any of the videos that you missed. Well, sir, I'm excited to now talk about ministering in the new year, and I know that you're working on a wonderful sermon for the Ephesian Primitive Baptist Church, and I think you're gonna let us hear a little of what you're working on, so that this is good. We get a little taste of it now.
Well, we're going to talk about New Year, walking into the New Year with purpose, coming from the Epistle of Ephesians. What better book to preach from than the book that bears our name, or we bear its name? There are 7 places in the book of Ephesians where the verb walk is used, starting at, and I will have to look down at my notes,
Okay.
Ephesians 2:2, Ephesians 2:10, Ephesians 4:1, Ephesians 4:17, Ephesians 5:2, Ephesians 5:8, Ephesians 5:15. Those are the 7 places I think highlight where the word walk is actually used. So in the first 5 weeks of the month of this year, or of this month, we will be talking about walking into your purpose or walking into your new year, centered around those particular sermonic theme, but those scriptures from the book of Ephesians. And I'm grateful on Sunday, the first Sunday of the year. I will start with probably one of the most famous ones from the book of Ephesians is Ephesians 4:1, walk worthy of the vocation wherewith you have been called. So you have a worthy walk. And then the second week, I'm going to backtrack to Ephesians 2:2 and talk about the wicked walk. So you have a worthy walk, then you have the wicked walk. Then I will do 2:10. Then you have a workman's walk. Mhm.
Wow.
And then I will go to chapters 5 and do walking in love, walking in light, walking circumspectively. So I think that's 6 sermons that'll take us into February. And then in February, I wanted to talk about walking love.
Amen.
So because, and I wanted to stay in the book of Ephesians where the word love is used. And I've learned from the Bible, studying the Bible, that love was something that we were never to fall into. We were supposed to walk into.
Hmm.
And maybe one of the problems we have with lots of relationships when it comes to love, we fell into it when we were not supposed to.
Wow.
So we want to walk in love, and then in the new year, February, I want to use the love languages, Gary Chapman, those love languages again, and you and I will pull up some old shows and talk about some of the love languages and how we dealt with those love languages. And one of my favorite as we get ready to close was erotomania.
Not as a love language, but a part of
Right, right, right.
the the Greek words for love.
Correct.
Greek words for love. And I think it was like we normally would only talk about three Greek words, which was eros, agape, and what's brotherly, filio.
Hmm.
But we realized that there, I think it's like what, 7 or 8 um Greek words for love. And so that's one of them. And really, it's not love, it's really about kind of like you crazy, I think. So, yeah.
So
But
silly.
yeah, we get a chance to talk more about that. And so, man, that was some good stuff that you working on.
We're
We
trying.
got to make sure that we y'all tune in to the Ephesian Primitive Baptist Church on Facebook to listen to the early services, or on your personal Facebook page, what, Cornelius Hill?
Correct.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Or the Yolanda and Cornelius show where he also posted. And so our time is up, but thank you for tuning in to the Church Doctor Show. And again, Happy New Year.